And hello everybody, happy 4th of July, as we are back with another Grand Tactician, the Civil War. We are going to do the Gettysburg battle on this 4th of July 2021. I hope everyone in the United States is enjoying it. And I hope you do take a moment to reflect upon just a little bit those who have sacrificed so much for this country, which remain, even though we are flawed, we still remain one of the greatest countries ever. So I hope you enjoy your day and kind of remember those that have sacrificed so much for this country. And let's get on with the battle. I do appreciate anyone that watches this video and joins the stream. Well, let's get on with it. Alright, so Gettysburg. We're going to play as the Confederate side, as the attacking side, to give us the, I feel would be a bigger challenge. We're going to set the Union as AI dynamic. We'll give them a bonus of 25 there. We won't go the full 50. And then again, this is Gettysburg was a 3-day battle fought between during the time July 1st through July 3rd, and after winning major victory against the Army of Potomac at Chancellorsville, Confederate General Robert E. Lee decided to mount a second invasion of the North after his failed first invasion during the Antietam campaign. With Lee's army of 70,000 men on the move, General Joseph Hooker, who was defeated at Chancellorsville and who was losing the confidence of the army and of the president even himself, gave chase, keeping between Lee's army and Washington. During the maneuvering, due to disputes with General Halleck, the Union commanding general in Washington, Hooker resigned and was replaced with his corps commanders. General George Gordon Meade would take over. It's kind of amazing, though, that the Union was able to do what they did to get to march towards Lee, as the replacement of Hooker was was going on in the middle of the campaign. On June 26th, Jubal Early's division occupied the town of Gettysburg in Pennsylvania and continued east. At the same time, Lee's cavalry division under Jeb Stuart moved around the Union's eastern flank, and contact to Lee was lost, after which information about the Army of Potomac's movement became vague. So that movement by Jeb Stuart allowed the Union Army to, even though there was a command structure problem, they were able to, Hooker had set the movement in place, and the corps commanders did an excellent job following those orders. And because Lee was basically blinded without his cavalry, the Union made good use of that fog of war. On June 30th, General Pettigrew's brigade of North Carolinians ventured towards Gettysburg, where they spotted Union cavalry arriving in the town and returned to Cashtown to report. With this information, General A.P. Hill, commanding the Confederate Third Corps, ordered a reconnaissance in force towards Gettysburg, despite Lee's orders to avoid a general engagement. With orders to determine the Union's strength in his front, General Heath advanced to Gettysburg. Unknown to the Confederates, John Buford's cavalry division had moved west of Gettysburg, occupying the strategic high ground with good defensive positions. Buford was determined to hold the Confederate infantry fighting dismounted and to buy time for the main body of the Army of Potomac to deploy before the Confederates are able to attack in force. That is a good quote. It is well that war is so terrible, or we should grow too fond of it. General Robert E. Lee to James Longstreet at the Battle of Fredericksburg. In front, I think that was in front of Marye's Heights. After the Union constantly kept on charging that defended position. All right, General, I wrote you last night stating General Hooker was reported to have crossed the Potomac and is advancing by way of Middletown, the head of his column being at the point of Frederick County. I desire you to move in the direction of Gettysburg via Heidelsburg, and you can thus join your divisions to Early's, which is east of the mountains. All right, objectives: General Hooker and the Army of Potomac has crossed the Potomac. Contact with General Stewart's cavalry is currently lost. General Pettigrew says he saw Union cavalry arriving south of the town of Gettysburg. General Hill has ordered reconnaissance in that direction. A general engagement must be avoided until the whole army is successfully concentrated. The army is in good spirits and once deployed will attack and destroy the Army of Potomac. All right, so the historical situation here on July 1st, you have Hill's corps on the field down the Chambersburg Pike, and Buford's cavalry should be right here at McPherson's Ridge. We're going to start off somewhat historically here. Let's start marching towards McPherson's farm and ridge. It is 7:18 in the morning. And Hill's men start to march. We'll go times 10 on speed here as they start marching. We'll slow it down a little bit. Do not see any Union troops yet. And now we hear the sounds of marching soldiers. Nope. And we are greeted with some artillery fire from McPherson's Ridge. We'll go down to times 2 here. Heath's Brigade, we will deploy skirmishers. I think it's actually pronounced Heth, but it's either Heath or Heth. I think I've always pronounced it Heath, and then I was watching a documentary and they pronounced it Heth. Alright, Heth will wait for reinforcements before we make a advance on McPherson, on that 1st Brigade there of cavalry. It's actually commanded by Colonel John Breckenborough. Alright, let's speed up a little bit faster. Pettigrew's taking longer than I had wanted there. Alright, let's send out skirmishers, though. Well, sending out skirmishers to harass the 1st Brigade there, defending McPherson's Ridge. as we'll pull up the main brigades, Pettigrew and Heath's brigade. We have Archer's brigade in reserve plus Davis's brigade. Our guns have yet to arrive and in place, so maybe we're a little bit hasty in attacking the ridge. Well, it doesn't look like we're suffering much in casualties yet, so we lost two losses to Heath's division. Steinver on the field, and Howard arrives. So Union reports of more Union troops arriving. And our reinforcements have not arrived for us yet. So skirmishers open fire on McPherson's Ridge, Buford's 1st Brigade. Would like to get our artillery in place. Actually, why don't we move them right here? Davis's brigade is already disrupted. All right, we'll move up Pettigrew here to the flank. Try to outflank 1st Brigade on their left. Let's move up Brockenbrough. All right, Archer's brigade will move forward. All right, so our artillery is in place now. So we have artillery support, so we can probably press the attack a little bit harder. And I think we'll press the attack with Pettigrew. With Brockenbrough in support. Why don't we pull up Archer too? Archer can come up against this fence line here and also add their support. Robinson arrives. 2nd Division troops have been spotted. Pettigrew in contact. So yes, it's already 9:30 battlefield time. Have no reports about our reinforcements arriving yet. There we go. So Pender's division has arrived. Now Pender, I'm actually going to go towards Oak Hill with Pender. So that turning movement might take a little while. Looks like 1st Brigade of Buford's cavalry might be breaking a little bit there. They're starting to waver as Pettigrew engages them. And volley after volley coming from Pettigrew. And he's driving them back. They are falling back. Let's push forward with the skirmishers a little bit there. Keep up the pressure. Let's push forward with Brockenbrough's skirmishers as well. We'll start targeting the artillery, 1st Division artillery with Brockenbrough. Let's move up Archer in support. All right, Pettigrew, let's march forward with Pettigrew. So they fell back in good order, though. Second Brigade looks like they're dismounting. Let's bring up Davis's brigade to counter 2nd Brigade Cavalry. All right, let's see how Pender's doing. He's on the march. Move forward, Pettigrew, move forward. Let's see if we can attack 2nd Brigade with Brockenbrough. Let's put the skirmisher on the flank there. So looks like we're doing well driving. Looks like we're driving the cavalry off McPherson's Ridge. So Buford's cavalry falling back. And now our artillery focus their attention on 2nd Brigade. Let's move Archer forward. Let's get the skirmishers down here in the railroad cut. Alright, so Brockenbrough is firing on 2nd Brigade now. As it looks like we are about to take McPherson's Ridge. And the lead elements of Pender's division now arrive. Doubleday arrives. So reports that more Union reinforcements arrive onto the field. Let's send skirmishers forward. Let's move Pettigrew forward as well. We want to hold McPherson's Ridge. And 2nd Brigade is taking a licking right now. Wounded in action. Brockenbrough is wounded. Uh-oh. Brockenbrough's taking as well as he's giving. What, 891, almost 100 casualties, though. Ewell arrives, very good, and Rhodes arrives. So that's why we pause this for a second, as we have Ewell and Rhodes arriving onto the field of battle. And now we can really press the attack, the flanking attack here. Let's move Rhodes quickly. So we'll move Early and Rhodes divisions down the Harrisburg Road and Carlisle roads. Now we'll have to make a decision. Do we want to avoid getting Ewell stuck on Benner's Hill, or do we want to actually try to swing all the way around Culp's Hill through the kind of tangled mess of, you know, the Wolf Hill area? We could try to do that and get in and around the historical fish hook. I wonder if maybe we can try that and see how the AI reacts to a move like that. Now, the majority of our reinforcements are going to come down Chambersburg Pike, though. So that would be the issue. We would have to definitely take Gettysburg, so that, because there's no real good east-west roads, only through Gettysburg. Alright, so we've driven off Buford's cavalry pretty easily. We'll keep marching forward with Pettigrew. I've got Archer right here. Looks like Brockenbrough, though, is starting to get a little disrupted, and there's a wavering here as they've lost their leader. So a little bit of confusion going on, but we have Davis's brigade to support. We can use them in the railroad cut. So we're almost to Seminary Ridge now with Pettigrew. I'm not seeing a lot of... I wonder if... Actually, I might have to halt... Let's halt Pender here. I don't know if I want to... We need to make a decision here. Do we press forward straight to Gettysburg? I would need Pender probably... Actually, he's at his destination, so let's move forward through Oak Hill anyways. Alright, so here comes Early's division with Hayes in the lead. Who's this? Smith? William Smith? Rhodes division is marching along Carlisle Road. Looks like Brockenbrough's calmed down a little bit. And looks like 2nd Brigade, though, is starting to waver and it'll probably break soon. So more good news for us. More good news for the Confederates. March order Archer's Brigade in the railroad cut. Brockenbrough's detachment is low on ammo, though. We'll recall the skirmishers. Actually, let's move forward with Davis. So Davis would put out skirmishers. Oh, actually, Buford recovered. I thought they were going to break for sure. So Davis will give Brockenbrough's men a relief there. Let's move up. Maybe it's time to move up our artillery. So we'll move up our guns on to McPherson's Ridge. Oh, we have artillery reserve. We should probably be calling them guns up. Pender is... Thought I ordered Pender forward. Doesn't look like there's any resistance here, so let's just move straight towards Oak Hill. There they are. So wondering where Rhodes was. So it doesn't look like there's much opposition here. As we approach noon on day 1 of the battle, on July 1st. As Buford's cavalry has been relatively ineffective slowing the Confederates down. Brockenbrough decided to advance anyways. Still, I do not see signs of reinforcements on the Union side. Maybe they are just deciding to get in a defensive position. All right, looks like we broke 2nd Brigade Cavalry. I don't want to overextend ourselves too much and run into... Uh-oh. Oh, Meredith. First Division is... that's First Corps. That's Reynolds' men. Oh, they're outflanking us. Interesting tactics by the AI. So we'll have to fall back. Pettigrew's going to have to address that. That's an archer's detachment there. Good move. That would have been... That is the vulnerable spot. That was not protecting our right flank necessarily, so... Maybe we send... Guess we could send Pender over there. Let's do it. Yep. That's... Pender's getting orders now to move off Oak Hill and move towards the right flank on McPherson's Ridge there. In between Hare Ridge and McPherson's Ridge as Union troops are spotted on our right flank. Pender is in disgust. These are conflicting orders. We were told to take Oak Hill. I believe that would be the Iron Brigade. So those should be high quality infantry. Yep. We got the 4 stars. Yep, the Iron Brigade, 2nd Brigade. Oh, Pettigrew's taking forever to get over there. All right, Pender is on the move. They're moving quickly too. Archer and Pettigrew trying to turn around towards the flank now. That's one way to slow our advance. Oh, they're coming in strong. Cutler and Meredith. Do we have any more reinforcements? No. Got Archer's detachments. So the flank in a vulnerable position now as the Union attacks our right flank. Instead of reinforcing Buford, and I believe that's First Corps. First Corps decides to attack our right flank. Oh, Brokenborough is broken. Brockenborough is broken. Alright. I might have to double time scales here. Alright, Archer's detachment of skirmishers are hopefully can slow the advancing Union troops. Yeah, 1st Division, 1st Corps, the Iron Brigade, and under Meredith and Cutler, Wadsworth Division. Oh, there's more. There's a 3rd Brigade there too. Oh no, those are skirmishers. We've broken both brigades from Buford's division. Let's deploy skirmishers from Lane. Now, unless the Union reinforces this flank attack, I don't see it doing much other than being a distraction. Because now Pender has arrived to shore up the right flank. And Rhodes and Early are now in front of Gettysburg with, looks like, 0 opposition. Archer is low on ammunition. They've taken quite a few casualties already here. The 1st Division of the Union has, 420 reported from our side. Let's see actually how... See, Hill's Corps has suffered almost 1,000 though. We've suffered quite a few casualties ourselves. Our artillery reserve is marching right into the end in the nick of time too. But they're marching right into the enemy. Halt. Pogue, you gotta halt your men. They're running right into the Iron Brigade. Wayne's got a good defensive position there. Pettigrew's only taken about 100 casualties. And he's in good condition. I don't see any more Union troops. I wonder if they're massing around here. Well, looks like we've stabilized the right flank there. Time to take Gettysburg. Let's deploy skirmishers from Dole's brigade. So yeah, first division, noble attempt at turning our flank, but there's just not enough of you. Unless you've got more troops in reserve, I don't think you're going to turn our flank here. Thomas's brigade's not suffering any casualties. Ooh, the farm on McPherson's farm is on fire. Hogue's battalion at close range here. Iron Brigade is living up to their name, taking on all the 500 casualties right now. Oh, who's this? Alright, so is this Howard's Corps or more of First Corps? First Brigade. Yep, First Corps still. Biddle's Brigade. Alright, so... Well, the flank attack did keep us from taking Seminary Ridge right away. And now they got their reinforcements. Let's move Davis up here in a better position right here. Archer's going to have to defend the railroad cut. Alright, Perrin. Let's move you forward as reserve. In case they make... if they make a strong attack on Archer here... Now, that's going to be difficult for them because I've got Rhodes' division on their flank. So, Iverson... Get up here. We'll send Dole's detachment into some of the houses there. Let's start probing into Gettysburg itself and see if there's any Union troops entering the city itself. Alright, oh. So the Union is finally arriving in force. Pettigrew's... Okay. Pettigrew's got to be careful. Pettigrew himself could get flanked. But it looks like we've stalled the attack from Cutler and Meredith pretty good there. Carter, we have artillery support. Let's move Daniel forward too. Oh, we need to bring up our guns. Early didn't bring up his guns. Oh, Pogue's artillery got destroyed. I see skirmishers from Cutler advancing. You know, Pettigrew can deploy some more skirmishers. Alright, so Union was able to mass on Seminary Ridge, so that was actually a good job by the AI to hit my exposed flank. But it doesn't look like they are controlling Gettysburg, so let's try to make sure we keep Gettysburg now. If we can get behind them here. Let's move forward with Hayes. Iverson's... Oh, Iverson's getting... Looks like Iverson's losing a lot of men. So heavy fighting now in and around Seminary Ridge and Gettysburg. Oh, look at them all just bunched up around Seminary Ridge. They're in there. It's going to be hard to dislodge them from Seminary Ridge now. We might be able to outflank them from Gettysburg. But Gettysburg is almost like an anchor. If they have anything on Evergreen Cemetery here, we need it. That's what we need to do. We need to get through Gettysburg. So we need to get. We need to start setting men. Avery, Gordon. We need to get you guys over here. We need to take Cemetery. Now they got troops on Cemetery Ridge. Well, they're falling. Biddle's detachment's falling back. Let's see, Davis. Let's move up Davis here. All right, how's the fighting going on Hare Ridge? Who's okay? That's Pogue's guns that are broken. Oh, looks like we broke the Iron Brigade. It's time to take out Cutler now. We're gonna take 2 brigades and we're gonna go straight at Cutler. So we got Scales and Thomas. Yeah, Cutler's in deep trouble now. Come on, don't be shy. He's isolated. He's abandoned. Oh, there he goes. He's trying to get out now. Scales in contact. Oh yeah, Cutler got it. He's got to be taking a lot of casualties. Yep, almost 600 casualties. Looks like we've who's that over there? Baxter's detachment. Pettigrew's done a really good job. 170 casualties, and he's been in most of the fighting all morning long and afternoon. I think they're trying to get in and around. We're going to detach some skirmishers from McGowan, because Pettigrew might be vulnerable to a flank attack himself if not careful. We're going to move Scales and Thomas forward, and that will secure our right flank here on McPherson's Ridge. Cutler's still not broken, though. They're trying to reinforce. They're trying to extend their line here as they realize that that color's finally broken. Too little, too late. And they're not taking Evergreen Cemetery or Culp's Hill yet. We're going to send Gordon and Hayes over here. Let's send Jones's artillery there. Some artillery support. Avery in reserve. And it is now 4 o'clock on the first day, July 1st of the battle. Alright, so Wadsworth Division, noble effort by them. Johnson arrives. Slocum also arrives. Gamble withdraws. My division is ready to join the battle. So Early trying to get in and around the position that the Union has adopted around Seminary Ridge. Let's kind of take. Let's look at this from the traditional north-south look. Yeah, where's Howard's Corps? Howard Corps can't even get into position. Third Brigade, that's still First Corps. There's reports that Howard's Corps was on the field. Maybe he's holding back here. He's probably on Powers Hill. They just didn't move forward. So let's secure the town of Gettysburg. Iverson's only lost 90 men. Should definitely try to link up a little bit better here with Davis's brigade. Heath's division. Oh, what's going on? Thomas is flush with fury as he's chasing down the retreating Union troops. I do not want you to get too isolated there. Let's go. Stay back. Alright, Pettigrew still about only 200 losses. As it looks like we're driving back some of the Union troops off Seminary Ridge now. And we're in position to take Culp's Hill. Let's send Actually, let's go to Evergreen Cemetery. Now we've gotten in and around the Union position. I think they realize that and they're trying to fall back. Remove skirmishers forward through the town. Let's move up some guns here near the Pennsylvania College. Daniel in contact. Oh, who's this? Ah. Oh, did Cutler recover? Cutler recovered. Impressive. That's what the plus 25 bonus does for the AI. Broken troops actually recover. Pogue has withdrawn. So we lost some guns there. Hancock arrives. So we've taken the Evergreen Cemetery. No, it's right now that is our far left flank. I feel like I'll overextend myself if I try Culp's Hill. I'd like to get but with Johnson's division, I should be able to take Culp's Hill. If that's what we want to do. I think that's what we're going to do. Is uh-oh. There's reinforcements. Ames, is this Howard? I think this is Howard's brigade. Or Corps, Howard's Corps. Yep. The 11th Corps, I'm pretty sure that's Howard. So we gotta get in... Ooh. No, let's... You know what? Take Culp's Hill. Let's see if we can get there. Gordon, you come here. Jones, we got artillery support. We're gonna bring Avery over. Alright, so evening is upon us on the first day of battle. As Cutler reformed, we're actually protecting... Cutler's actually guarding the extreme left flank of the Union line now. And it's starting to get dark. Well, they're going to hold on to Seminary Hill, it looks like. But we take Gettysburg and possibly Culp's Hill. Ooh, they're coming in fast. I need to get more troops over here. But if we take Culp's Hill. Now they're just going to it looks like they're going to try to outflank and take Wolf Hill. That's interesting. Let's put Johnson here. Let's try to hit 3rd Brigade. Move forward. Daniel's brigade moving forward against 3rd Brigade. Who is that? Stannard? Stannard's brigade. Davis low on ammunition. So heavy fighting here outside of Gettysburg and in front of Seminary Ridge as the Union is going to try to hold it. Anderson arrives now. It is 6:20 in game time. We are able to take Culp's Hill and the Evergreen Cemetery. I think we're just going to try to hold on to our gains for the rest of the evening. Ooh, are they trying to outflank Thomas? So Cutler's trying to get in and around Thomas here. Let's secure more of the ridge line. Well, I think we got Anderson now on the field, so if they try to outflank in any kind of strength, I have Anderson's division to stop it. It's going to be a funky looking line, that's for sure. Because now we've got the Union now going east-west instead of north-south with the fish hook. It's going to be more of a battle of occupying the ridge lines. You got Hill. You got Hill over here. You got these high grounds. So it's going to be like little isolated attacks on these high ground areas. More like strong points. let's take a look at the casualties. So 2,800 men lost, though, on the first day and counting so far for the Army of Northern Virginia. Only 37,000 on the field, so only about half the army is available as we wait for Longstreet to arrive. And as night falls, we lose contact with 11th Corps. We did break Stannard. Although the Union looks like they're pressing an attack. Sickles arrives. So more Union troops arrive. We did not actually take Oak Hill. Now they have secured Cemetery Ridge, the angle on Cemetery Ridge. So maybe that's where you would form your defensive line. They have artillery over here. I mean, I suppose you could, in this situation as a Union, anchor your position along Cemetery Ridge and do the fish hook. If you can get over to Wolf Hill and secure the right flank there. And then you'd have like you're almost, it'd be almost like your center would be down in the valley here, in front of Powers Hill, and then you can keep a reserve there. Now again, that's the human observation. Whether the AI sees it that way is debatable. Alright, well, we're just going to let the first day play out here. I don't see the Union doing anything anymore. I don't want to risk any more men in a night attack. Meredith withdraw. Wow, we forced the Iron Brigade off battle on the first day. Yeah, 11th Corps was slow to get to Gettysburg. End of the day, darkness has fallen. Troops resupplied. And then now deployment. Quartermaster's morning report. The reports received suggest morale in the army is intact. The total men reported wounded up to 2,400. The Army supply situation is alarming. Supply trains reached almost all of the units, and the supply level is 50 of 100. You will find the details in the consolidated reports. All right, so well, that's not good news. Yeah, so it looks like, see, Union massed around the angle on Cemetery Ridge. All right, so why don't we deploy? We have early, so early will. Ooh, we didn't really secure Culpsiller. I wonder if Let's see, early on Benner Hill. And then we could put Johnson here. Then Rhodes Division here. So that's 7,000. Johnson's about 6,000. Early 5,000. I think that all of Ewell's corps. Yeah. So that's weird. Now see, we can take a position here. Now, we have to defend McPherson's Ridge though. Actually, we're going to hold... See, Early will be in reserve, so if they do try to flank us from Benner's Hill, we can use Early to attack that. If not, we can use Early to push and close this bulging gap around Seminary Ridge. All right, there's that Longstreet's Corps. So Longstreet's Corps is here. So let's do Pender's. Why can't they go over here? Oh, are they really? Really? I can't. Oh, they can't go over. I can't redeploy Pender's division over here. That's weird. Oh, that is really weird. Oh, oops. Yeah. Be careful. I just redeployed the entire army. Oh, boy. All right, let's try this. Got Longstreet. There we go. Ewell. And Hill. See, that's annoying. So all Hill's, the rest of Hill's corps got caught in this weird thing that the redeployment zone did not connect along. They got. I would suggest or recommend they should fix that. That doesn't seem like that would make a lot of sense. Can I move Archer? No. See, Archer was over here already. Why would he fall back? Yeah. Don't know about that one. Unless, I mean, do they move cavalry around? Maybe that's what I don't know. Alright, we'll put roads there. I don't want to lose this ground here. I guess we'll have to use a portion of the day reorganizing our forces. Yeah, we're going to give up Benner's Hill if they so choose to take it. I'd rather make sure we retain Culp's Hill. I mean, I guess we'll spread the infantry we do have out here. Alright, let's just play. I mean, I guess we can use engineering points. Or not. Alright, let's just get on with it. Alright, so they did mass right here. I don't see any Union troops on Seminary Ridge, though, so that's good. So why don't we order Early to take Culp's Hill? Or defend Culp's Hill. Let's deploy skirmishers. Let's get the rest of Heath's and Pender's division back in command here. Sounds like the fighting. Oh, whoa, what's going on there? So it looks like, for whatever reason, they showed the Union troops. They're not actually in the battle. They show them moving over to where they want to position them. So hot and heavy fighting right off the bat here. Let's move O'Neill up here. Alright, so We got Pender's division now coming back to where they were at the end of the first day. Let's see, Anderson's division also can move forward. So that leaves kind of leaves Ewell as the only one in I think opposing the Union. I don't know where the rest of the Union line is though. But it looks like they abandoned Seminary Ridge. And they're falling back onto the angle. I could have swore I... So... Don't know what Early's doing, but I had ordered him to take Culp's Hill. He's not moving at all. Usually there's a time indicator, meaning that the orders are delayed. We'll move forward with Johnson's men. Hey guys, welcome back. So why don't we'll take Heath to move and Ramsey losing men. We'll take Heath in to take and occupy Seminary Ridge. Well, looks like the Union isn't around Powers Hill, so they have some defensive terrain, not as good as the historical terrain that they defended. Oh, Ramsey's already ripped. Ooh, wow. Here comes Howard's Corps. We use Pender to kind of link up with Ewell's Corps. Rams are completely annihilated. Walker low on ammunition. I feel like Ewell's Corps was not resupplied. Yeah, ammunition is low. That's not going to be good. Oh, looks like 11th Corps is going to come in strong against Culp's Hill. Jones's brigade opening fire against the 11th Corps artillery. Sykes has arrived, so more Union troops are arriving. Let's see the position that Early has taken up on Culp's Hill. We've already driven out the 1st battery of 11th Corps. So I don't see anything on our right flank. We probably start moving Longstreet's corps with McLaw's division. Start with McLaw's division down the Chambersburg Pike. Alright, looks like Pender's men are finally arriving to his command. They have 66% ammunition, so that's decent. That's okay. Still don't have a strong idea exactly how they're all positioned, unless they're just defense in depth along the ridges here. So it looks like they have this part of Cemetery Ridge occupied, but they're defending it from a north-south, or I'm sorry, from an east-west angle, which doesn't really give them that much of an advantage. I should probably actually take maybe Heath and try to move him around to Benner's Hill, just to protect that flank, because that would be the ideal way to outflank our position here. And then we have Anderson's division. We're going to occupy Seminary Ridge here. Oh, he's going to go all the way there. Oh, that's right. Actually, Anderson will go here along Seminary Ridge. Alright, so Longstreet's corps on the move. Alright, Pender's division in pretty good shape. Only 341 losses on the first day. Yeah, it looks like they're going to try to outflank us on our left. Or they're just extending their line. So now we are in a more of a defensive position, but I think we just press. We should actually just press the attack. Ooh, Carter has been killed in action. The fighting in front of Evergreen Cemetery has been pretty fierce. I think that's the right call to move Heath over to support Early, as I see more and more Union troops coming in front of Culp's Hill. As we have artillery on Culp's Hill too. Let's move up this Nelson's guns. Carter is low on shells. Jesus. Carter is whipped. So our artillery here defending this position has been whipped. See, so Iverson is coming under fire. Iverson's almost out of ammo. So we're definitely going to need Pender's division to reinforce Johnson's division. Yeah, that's Rhodes' division, only at 60% ammo. You definitely see lots of blue coats arriving onto the field now, and they're digging in along now on a east-west axis though on Cemetery Ridge. Stewart is losing men. Alright, is this McLaws? Let's get McLaws going. I mean, I guess we could try to do, let's see if we can't flank the Union on their left as well. Let's get Hood's division going. we have any other reinforcements that I missed? No, looks like that's everyone. I don't think Pickett's on the field yet, though. We got Walton and Hood. Well, Pender could try to see if we can't harass the right flank there. Although I kind of want to get everyone in position. Let's see how casualties are. Oh wow, Rhodes Division taking on 1,800 casualties. So far, the Army of Northern Virginia has taken on 5,000 losses. We have 224 guns on the field. Morale is eager. Dillinger withdrawn. Enemy, okay, 11th Corps Artillery has marched off the field of battle. Wiedrich has withdrawn. And we have a pause in the game. I don't know if we have a crash, which will be very disappointing. Yep. Wait for the program to respond. Very disappointing, folks. The game has crashed. It was running very well. That's very disappointing. And things were getting interesting again. Oh, please, no. Oh, very disappointing. No. The game crashed. Let's see if we can fire it back up. I wonder if there's an autosave on the battle. Okay, continue scenario. I wonder where it saved off, though. Very sorry about that, folks. That's the first time this game, I think, has crashed on me. I think everything's fine on my end. But you never know. Alright, it'll be interesting to see where it left off when the game crashed. Hopefully I don't have to start over the second day. No, it doesn't look like it. I see, man. Okay, cool. Alright, very good, very good. Alright. We're almost to where we left off. Okay, 7:18. So it was like almost 9 o'clock, I think. So not too bad where we left off. Although, where's Anderson going? Carter losing men. Kilpatrick lives. Great. I see those weren't. Okay. Oh, yeah. Heath was already on Benner's Hill. So we didn't lose too much a game. And nothing really major happened. So let's get on with it. We can do this. I would really like to finish this one on the second day. All right, McClaws. Where did we have McClaws going? We had McClaws going here. So I might start really trying to speed it up. We're going to march Hood over here. See, that's right. Carter was killed in action. His guns had already retreated off the field of battle. Yeah, there we go. Carter is whipped. Who is this? Iverson's low on ammunition. Rams are withdrawn. Ooh, they're getting artillery right there at point blank range. Oh, they're getting destroyed though. They're paying the price. Yep. We driven off their artillery as soon as they arrived on the field. Probably not a smart move. Oh, there's pickets on the field now. So I think we will try to hit the Union left, as a frontal assault does look suicidal. Although we could try to do... I think we'll make a demonstration on the right flank here from Benner's Hill. Almost like the real battle. But just in different positions. Now, I bet you he's defending the round tops in a reserve position. And it looks like they have the Wentz House ridge line here. Where's that? Is that... No, that's not Devil's Den. Oh, that's part of... Is that considered Seminary Ridge? It's going to take a little bit to get Longstreet in position. Ooh, they're made. Let's slow it down. The Union is just charging after us at Evergreen Cemetery. But we have a reserve in Pender's men. Let's send Thomas over here. So they're making a frontal assault on Evergreen Cemetery. I have Pender's division in reserve though. I can start pulling troops off Pender. And we have Anderson, too. Anderson's in position to support. So not really worried about Evergreen Cemetery. Although let's reposition Jones Brigade. They look a little cockeyed. See, the problem is Iverson's low on ammo. I suppose we can start making that attack. So we'll send Perry's brigade and Posey. We'll start hitting their left flank here. I don't know what else is, if they have their line extended past Seminary Ridge. We'll find out as Longstreet approaches and comes in around on our right flank. So who's taking on Avery is losing men. Oh, they must be assaulting Culp's Hill. Ooh, they have a lot of troops in front of Culp's Hill. Ooh, wow, look at all the blue. So Avery must be... Oh, that's Hope's brigade. It says Avery. Well, that must be Avery skirmishers taking on casualties. That's what it is. All right, deploying more skirmishers from Anderson's division as they march towards the Union left flank here. So Union, if this is the Union left, they are they're anchoring their position on the angle here. Which is not a bad defensive position. Now, how they defend their extreme left flank will be interesting as we try to get Longstreet there. Who's killed in action? Williams has fallen. We should probably send some reinforcements there, huh? So Pender's division will act as our reserve in the center. As Anderson will try to hit them on their left at the angle on Cemetery Ridge. They have more and more reinforcements. They're coming. They might be planning an aggressive attack. Williams losing more men. I don't like this little gap here. Keep pushing forward with Anderson's men. Let's move McClaws forward also. Lots of Union troops now arriving onto the field. Alright. Looks like Stuart's brigade is in good condition. Dillinger, so 11th, more men of the 11th Corps has withdrawn. Walker's losing men. It looks like 2nd Corps, 1st Brigade of 2nd Corps has routed. Latimer's artillery is in jeopardy. There's Thomas's brigade. Alright, Wright's detachment is now on the field, hitting and harassing the Union left flank. Alright, it looks like there is well, Army of Potomac headquarters right there on the left. Alright, we're going to send some men down from Benner's Hill to kind of demonstrate against the Union right. Although I really don't have that much men over here. So the attack around the angle has begun as Anderson's division begins the attack. Hayes and Carter has withdrawn. Jones is losing men. So Anderson's attack is to buy time for Longstreet to get his flanking attack in order. Let's move McClaws over here. Hood is still marching. Oh, we got the artillery reserve. We should probably bring up the artillery reserve. That might help. Let's see, Alexander's. Let's bring up these guns. It's like Hayes skirmishers. Are they broken? I mean, morale is not in our favor here. Hood's division. Yeah, let's start moving Pickett's division forward too. Oh, nice. They're sending Greg and Kilpatrick's cavalry on our flank. Good call. I like it. I like that move. So Pettigrew's going to have to defend. Pettigrew's been all over the place the first 2 days. We'll send some more batteries out this way. Yep, let's slow you down. Let's recall these skirmishers back to Archer. You can see Evergreen Cemetery in flames. Alright, let's see if we can get McClaws up here. We do need to figure out, though, how far this Union left flank curls around. Do they curl around to the Wheatfield Road, or do they just curl around Cemetery Ridge and down to the Round Tops? Oh, who's wounded? Scales is wounded. Wow, look at that. Fighting on Cemetery Hill is just bloody and a hot mess over here. See what else they. Okay, so they have some cavalry. So 2 brigades of cavalry. I think I should be able to defend that with what I got. The artillery reserve coming in place. Pickett's on his move. I think that's all our troops. Here's Hood on the move. Who writes detachment? Okay, they're just out of ammo. That's just a detachment. Williams says withdrawn. Just going to move forward with Wright and Wilcox. Posey's brigade is tired. We're going to march forward with Dole's brigade right here. You can tell it looks like the Union forces, though, look winded and tired. Alright, so Pettigrew's kind of, and Heath's division is slowed down the Union cavalry on the left flank. McClaw's trying to get in position. He is disrupted though, so it's going to be a little bit uncoordinated attack. But it looks like we're driving the Reynolds Corps back a little bit as they are reeling now. Although it looks like they're pushing forward by the McKnight House. No serious effort to take Culp's Hill, though. As it looks like they're just getting in position here to defend Power Hill. Game is slowing down quite a bit as more and more troops enter the field. Walker has withdrawn. Stewart's brigade is low on ammo. Let's press on the attack though. Alright, they have formed a nice defensive position here along this fence, though. We gotta be careful. More Union reinforcements arriving. Alright, so looks like Cutler's there defending the left. Okay, so McClaw's division is a little bit tired, though. Might have to wait a little bit to force the attack. Ooh, wow. Wolford's very tired. Move some guns right here. Well, they have pushed through the cemetery a little bit. Luckily, I do have some reinforcements there. O'Neill. O'Neill's brigade. The Union cavalry trying to get their guns in place. Oh wow. It's almost like a whole corps. If the Union's able to swing that whole corps around their right here, they could really put a hurt on my left. I'm gonna have to hold Pickett in reserve just in case they make a strong attack on my left. So actually we're gonna halt orders from Pickett. He's actually going to move down towards Gettysburg instead of reinforcing the attack on the right, or on the Union left, I should say. Alright, let's get ready for this attack here. Let's deploy some skirmishers. Oh, Wilford is still winded. Alright, going full scale attack here on the Union left. Bringing in most of McLaws' division. We are not going to wait for Hood to get in position. Pettigrew is taking fire. He's down at 20 ammunition. So yeah, definitely want to get Pickett. In a position to act as reserve. I need him to halt his orders. I need to change his orders. Rorty has withdrawn. That is 2nd Corps artillery from the Union. Kershaw in contact. Looks like Wolford's brigade has rested up a little bit. Thomas is finally low on ammo. He's fought in a lot of the battles so far. Let's see, Perrin has lots of ammo left. He hasn't... I've held Perrin's brigade in a little bit of a reserve role. Man, if we can get Hood's division moving. We are flanking 1st Brigade here. That's the 11th Corps. 1st Brigade, 11th Corps. They've taken on 500 casualties. But I really need Hood's division to really exploit the flank, because they have enough troops to extend their line. Oh, 1st Brigade finally broke. That's huge. Looks like Wright's brigade or Sem's brigade is moving forward. Ooh, the Union line here is falling back. Let's move forward. And now the angle is contested. Let's zoom out here. So nice job by McLaws' division. Let's try to occupy that ground. And we got 2nd Brigade of 2nd Division, 11th Corps under dire straits there. They're starting to waver. Barksdale's brigade. Let's see if they can't take the angle. Third Division Horse Artillery, though, and it looks like they've got some reinforcements there to hold the line. You can see, look at the carnage on the field of battle around Evergreen Cemetery. Oh, the Union has actually technically taken Evergreen Cemetery. Let's see how Hood's division is doing. Still moving very slowly. Alright, Wolford looks like they're well rested now. We can move him forward. So another Union unit has marched off the field. Alright, is this Pickett? Alright, Pickett looks like he halted completely. I want him to move forward. And it looks like we are driving the Union force off Cemetery Ridge, though. Although they are trying to hold on to Evergreen Cemetery and use it as like a stalling point. Baxter withdraws, Scales has withdrawn. O'Neill is losing men. Doesn't look like there's any serious attempt to take Benner's Hill. Well, Pettigrew's still kind of losing some men there. We gotta be careful he doesn't waver. He's well rested, though. He's very low on ammo. That's the main concern with Pettigrew's men. Alright, so the Evergreen Cemetery and the Angle are still hotly contested. Some of my units are sorely lacking in ammunition. Oh, the bucktails are on the field. Let's give it all we've got. Oh, we've driven the bucktails off. Good job. Now we gotta drive their artillery off. They're still trying to hold on to this ground with their artillery. Lane has fallen. Oh wow, they've only lost 10 men, one of them being their brigade commander. Evergreen Cemetery is back into our hands as we tick closer to victory. And you can see the Union forces scrambling backwards. Alright, just halt your position. We see the Union line now. Kind of centered around Powers Hill now as we've driven them off Cemetery Ridge for the most part. Let's move forward. Keep moving forward. Let's try to move up some of these guns. All right, Kershaw's brigade. And Sem's brigade. So we gotta get Hood. Yeah, and they're getting tired. They're gonna arrive on the flank in a tired condition. We got Early's men here on Culp's Hill, but yeah, there's a whole bunch of blue down below. Latimer's battalion has withdrawn. Mahone is losing men. Oh no, Mahone, that's Mahone's detachment at least, not his whole brigade, so that's good. And I see a Union counterattack trying to develop, but it's getting annihilated. Thomas's brigade is low on ammo. I can't really do much with him anymore. We're going to move Perrin up here. Man, look at all the Union troops down below Culp's Hill. I want to use Early's division to support an attack, but he'll get destroyed. Alright, let's move. Let's see if we can move Posey's brigade forward. Wilcox brigade. They're still in excellent condition, so. Barksdale. Let's move Wolford to forward. There we go. Hood's almost on the field. Or on the flank. They're getting there. Got some more artillery though. Alexander's battalion reinforcing the center with more artillery. If we can break the center. So heavy fighting right now. Got Alexander at close range now and driving 1st Brigade of 5th Corps off. I can't really move forward with Thomas. He's got no ammo left. O'Neill's brigade is down very low. Lane is down to 29 ammo. So supplies becoming an issue for the Confederates. So the Union trying to secure their left flank with artillery. Law's brigade. Law's in good condition, so we're going to start getting ready to attack. Try to address this artillery. So on the south end of Cemetery Ridge there, do they have, is it just artillery that is defending? Is there infantry further south? We don't know. We do not know how long the Union line exactly is. We need to get Washington's battalion in place too to counter that fire. Mahone's losing men. Lane's losing men. They're at... there's a chance they may break and run. Now, looks like Lane's brigade is being flanked. We need Hayes' brigade to support. Law's getting in position. I don't see anything further south of these artillery batteries from the Union. Alright, see, Benning's brigade is a little bit disrupted. Unfortunately, Anderson's brigade and the Texas brigade are winded after marching all day. Cavalry attack on our left flank has stalled. I want to take a screenshot of this really quick. There we go. All right, how's Law doing against the artillery? Yeah, they're taking some casualties. Alright, let's bring up Benning's men. Skirmishers. Trying to let the other two brigades rest up a little bit before pressing the attack. Pender is demoralized. We're definitely going to need Pickett, and they are close to being in position. We need to hold them as a reserve, though. But we are driving the Union off Cemetery Ridge. And we are driving the artillery. So we've driven the artillery off Cemetery Ridge. And we should be able to take that. Let's bring Law over here to take the objective. We can use the Texas Brigade. Actually, you can probably take the Wentz house here. Why don't we take the angle? Officially take the angle. Did we lose our guns? Looks like our gunners on Benner's Hill have retreated. Let's get William Pegram over here. Looks like there's guns right there. Law and Bennings are in pursuit. Looks like we've broken Custer. Yeah, they have Vincent's detachment defending the angle. They also have some cavalry detachment here, the reserve brigade. So there's some artillery here in front of Evergreen Cemetery that we need to dispose of. Hayes Brigade's kind of in a bad position. Let's walk him back a little bit. Let's reposition Law. He's a little cockeyed there. And let's press on the attack. Kershaw's brigade is low on ammo already. Zook has withdrawn. Try to speed things up. It's already 5 o'clock battle time. Elaine is low on shells. Robertson has withdrawn. Let's get some more guns up here on Cemetery Ridge now that we have in control of it. Ooh, I got some units over here. Daniel's brigade. We probably could use Daniel's brigade. Now, what are we going to do with Pickett? I think we'll just make the attack now through Cemetery Ridge. In the center here. See if we can't finish it before nightfall. As we're getting really close. It'll be 6 o'clock, 6 in the evening, as the sun is beginning to set. Why don't we try to hit them right here? Fisher's detachment of Fisher's brigade. So I'm trying to throw everything I got in the last couple hours of daylight. See if we can't finish this before day 3. Because I'm not going to lie, I didn't realize this stream would go this long. But I do appreciate you guys watching. If you're enjoying this battle so far, please check out the channel, like and subscribe. I hope you've enjoyed it, even with the game crashing a little bit. We managed to, luckily, thank God for autosave. And we've broken the reserve brigade. And So Pickett is now getting into position. Mahone is withdrawn. Alright, boys, let's go. Let's try to finish this before the end of day 2. It's 6:15, quarter after 6, the evening of July 2nd, 1863. Pickett is starting to get in position. The Confederates are very low on ammo. You can see all the messages. Anderson in contact. O'Neill low and oil and ammo. McIntosh low on shells. Finally driven off Weed's detachment of artillery. Willard is withdrawn. Webb is withdrawn. Hayes losing men. Alright, Kemper's brigade. Let's go. Go straight at. Don't even deploy skirmishers. Just go full go. Garnett's brigade. Start feeding Pickett's division into the fighting. Let's move the Texas Brigade forward. So close. So close to the routing, to the enemy routing. The Union forces barely holding on. I haven't even checked casualties. The Union artillery trying to slow us down. Johnson is routed. That's not good. Putting pressure on the rear of the Union line. Henry's battalion trying to get in position. Let's see, Garnett's brigade. Everyone's bunching up now. Still can't seem to completely break the Union morale, as they still have a lot of men. Someone got wounded. Benning is wounded. Alright, it's 7 o'clock in the evening. Darkness is starting to fall upon the battlefield. See, we should be able to break this unit right here. Vince's detachment slowing us down. Barksdale Brigade getting low on ammo. Uh-oh. Robertson's detachment. At least it's only a detachment, not the whole brigade. The Union 1st Brigade trying to push back Benning's brigade. Law. Oh, we've pushed them back. So 1st Brigade, 5th Corps being pushed back. Gettysburg's looking like a Confederate major victory. Let's push forward. Oh, I hear the rebel yell. Garnett's brigade just going full ham right into the Union line. As you see them starting to scramble and run. Look at all the headquarters moving south. Let's get Davis's. Okay, now is the time to attack off Culp's Hill. Union trying to plug the line up. They're bringing in some reinforcements. There's the Texas Brigade. Let's try to hit them in the rear now. Trying to cut them off. Power Hill. Enemy is in retreat. Our commanders report the enemy seems to be retreating from the field. So I suppose it is a little awkward playing as the Confederates on 4th of July and winning the Battle of Gettysburg. But I thought it would be more challenging as the Confederates. You know, that was pretty good fighting. I did like some of what the AI did. I did not like the redeployment phase of between day 1 and day 2. I questioned the redeployment zones and how it affected things. Although it didn't make it a major issue. Let's speed this up. Let's see, our losses. 16,000 in losses. And counting up. Union is in full retreat. Your army is victorious. Army of Potomac took 25,000 casualties. Or total of 33,000. We took 16,000. So there's the aftermath of the battlefield. Thank you everyone for joining me on the 4th of July. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And I appreciate you joining me and watching the video and your time. You have a very good day. And take care. Happy 4th.